environment. We all want peace of mind. We don't want places where women are abducted, where there's rape, where there's child marriage, where people are killing people because of relationship issues, and mostly because of patriarchy. We would prefer an environment that is really safe, where we have peace of mind, where everybody's just going about their lives. And
Right, of course.
exactly, so I strongly believe that when it comes to victimizing the abuse, it starts from home. Sometimes from our culture, the woman is to be blamed,
Mm,
the victim is to be blamed. And the institutions are also not helping, because sometimes they also do not have the right training to deal with some of these issues. Um, Again, coming to the institutions within the police service, for instance, in Ghana, we have the Domestic Violence and Victim Support Unit. It is within the police service, but this is a specialized unit that is supposed to deal with issues of SGBV. So they are given specialized training, to deal with some of these issues. So if we have institutions that are not trained within this area, we are weak, and so they continue to make the victim feel like it is their fault, because of where they were, what they were wearing, what they said, or how they reacted. So yes, thank you.
thank you so much, Zara. That was very enlightening. But then I know that you feel okay. Don't have to blame yourself for any done to you. And just like you said, our goal should be prevention, that level of prosecuting and all the things. It is very, very important. GBV is gotten to the barest minimum in our era. So in line with that, I will go over to Madam Gloria, dealing with the issue of survivors, victims, or whatever, victims. How can we as society do better in encouraging? We don't want victims on the street, but we, help? How can survivors be able to come up and break the silence? How can they be able to, a predicament and come out and say, yes, I want justice. I don't want to be blamed. How can we achieve that? Especially to trying to get tips that will help them. What advice will you, Miss Gloria?
And thank you for this platform, Mcrissar. We're talking about gender. Thank you, Madam Rabi, for this opportunity. Victims, survivors to come up and speak. Like Madam Vera said, she gave an. Now, most often it's the same family you're from that actually to blame you for some of these things. They begin to ask you, where were you? Why were you there? In dealing with people, we have to let them know they are safe. If would I be if I come to complain about an issue? Family will blame me for dragging the family name. Society will complain because they will blame me. You are safe. And this is not because you were at the wrong place and you're driving a car, you have an accident. You for that? No. To them. Why do we do that as a society? And how safe is if they come and complain to you? Am I sure my secrets are safe? Or before all about town? We need to let them know they are safe. Safe after complaining to us. Let's create safe havens and be safe after complaining about some of these issues so that when they where we can keep them where we can nurture trauma of what they have gone through. Let's also try it and empower. Why is this survivors don't come out is because they are afraid empowerment in a particular way. But if we empower some of the to come out, because I know I don't have to fall back to anyone for support, because we can come out some of these things and they will be free to come out and know their life is not in danger, safe. Then they will be protected. Let them be sure their secrets are also safe with us. It was an event that happened. This person is not who he is. Let's stop labeling people with the events that happened to them. Come out and speak and save some other people from encountering some of. So, thank you very much, Ravi and Rahila. Back to
That was a good one. Though you were breaking at some point. I think the network was shaky. All right. So are we still we go for a cup of water? It has been an uh, so Miss Hello. Hello.
Raila, we can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Rahila, we can hear
Yes,
you.
thank
we
you.
can hear you.
Okay, so let me just how can we ensure better and safe environment, safe society for women and with your words of encouragement to young girls who also look up to you audience this evening. We're trying to get young girls to, at better to be better adults as they're growing up. With mistakes that some of us did, and as GBV is reduced to its barest minimum in our society. So environment for young girls, and also what is your advice to young girls listening?
Hello, Rahila. Is that? I guess
Hello.
there are glitches. Yes, is that question to me? Because there was a glitch somewhere. I didn't hear that. Is that question to me?
Oh, it's for Caroline.
Hello, Rahila.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, Rahila, we can hear you.
Yes, yes. I don't know. I think she got. Hello, Caroline. If you're not there, let me just switch over to Kem.
Yeah, I'm here. Rahila, I'm around.
Oh, okay. The question.
I have the question, my dear. I'm good.
Yes, just briefly. Our time is almost fast spent. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how can we ensure a better and safe environment for women and girls?
Yes.
And I'll go first by I will just dissect this from the grassroots to from the lower to the upper level. And starting from the upper level, what am I saying by upper level? The government agencies, the global communities. First and foremost, we need to increase funding to end violence. You realize that there are so many acting agents, there are very many activists around. And when you really check whatever they are doing, most of it is genuine work. There are very many initiatives. I've been seeing Mcrissar doing a lot of work in schools, in different learning institutions. But when you check her account, you might find she is draining her account to do this, just like we are doing at Warm Hearts. So can we be funded? And this funding should also not just be looked at from the global perspective. As an individual, when you see some organizations doing some of this work, can you dig from your pocket? Because whatever it is, everything starts with a cost. Everything has a cost implication. Even when you transport yourself to a school, that's a cost. When you hire a microphone, that's a cost. As we talk now, using our data, we are using finances to just do this. So if there is any opportunity, let funding agents be proactive. Let them be like willing to support us from individual, wherever you are placed. Be willing, truly giving, because these girls cannot in our finances.
Yes,
And also, we have to take it up as an individual responsibility. Space. Let it be an individual responsibility. Take it like, let it be like part of your daily routine. Like you wake up, you brush your teeth, you shower and dress up. So let it be part of your routine that wherever you see anything to do with GBV,
that is of course.
wherever you find a girl getting tortured, wherever, like even make it a daily routine to even post something about it, maybe a monthly thing, it may be a day, like weekly thing, post a
Mm,
message, say something, say no, say a big yes. So it shouldn't just be the work that we are doing in our daily lives, so that it shouldn't just be the work that we are doing for the sake of pleasing Rabbi or school.
of
Let's
course.
keep girls in school. When a girl is educated, she has a voice. I think we all are speaking because we have been educated, right? So some of us have masters, some of us have gone to school. We can communicate in English, which is a global language, because we are educated. But when you don't give a voice to this girl, when you don't enable her to get educated, it simply means first and foremost, an educated girl has a low self-esteem because she can't express herself in a language we all can understand. So let us try
Yes.
be to those who cannot. Can we support them? Not just educate them, but give them education that empowers them. There is a difference between educating and empowering. Not just pass marks, and maybe get good marks and you graduate, but give education that also enables someone to amplify their voices. And also, let us champion women's economic empowerment. When you educate a woman, automatically, in a way, you have educated a whole globe. When you empower them financially, you are empowering the whole
Yes.
community. A woman's money, when you be so critical, I applaud men who educate their girls and boys. I applaud them. Thank you so much. But I must remind everyone, but when a woman has an economic empowerment, she ably and smoothly educates the children. They have even given up on begging for school fees from the father's children, and now what they are doing is taking up
Yeah.
roles to educate these girls because they know what education really means. And most importantly, include girls and women in decision making processes. Recently, I saw a post on Facebook where there was a youth conversion. I think it was in South Africa. And looking at the audience, the youths were 50s, 60s, 70s. I'm like, okay, where are the youths? I tried to people and there were like five youths. So they say youths, but then the people who attend the youth conversions are actually old people. They are stepping us on it. Even when it's our time to represent our voices, they still take up like five people for just for the sake of showing that we
Mm,
are saying let's uplift girls. Are we getting them their voice also be heard? Let's not just speak for them. Let us also give them a chance to speak for themselves, make a decision for
thank you.
themselves.
To speak, of course.
Yes, because they know what they want most, more than any one of us,
True. Yes.
And
Thank you so
lastly,
much. In fact,
engage
even
these
we
teachers.
can never.
Yes, Rahila.
um Thank you so much.
Oh,
I will
I'm
try
done.
and
I'm
be
done. That
reminded
was my last
that with
point. I'm
all. Thank
sorry.
you.
This topic is
There,
too
no, no,
passionate
no, no, no problem
for
at
me.
all. No problem for this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Miss
All
Carol.
right.
So quickly, Miss Vera.
Okay. So can I just say
Um,
lastly the advice? All right.
just under a minute. Hello,
Rahila, we can hear you.
Yes, we can
hello.
hear you, Rahina. Go ahead.
Hello, we can
I
we can
think
hear you. We
I
can
think
hear you,
Carol cannot
Rahina.
hear
We
me.
can
Okay,
hear
let me
you.
just ask Vera and is almost up. How can we get our
Okay,
justice
thank
system to be more survivor centered? That we have cases in court. Yes. Sorry, let me just explain. We have cases in court. Sometimes survivors give up and lose interest. So sometimes they don't come out to say justice. So how can we strengthen our justice system?
Uh, Raila, thank you so much. That's a really big question because the justice system in itself, it's really big. I just want to start
Mm.
quickly from the fact that really, in actual truth, justice starts from home. When families and families do not hide the issues and try to make it seem like it's not an issue and we can deal with it at the house level, and then there's no justice served because mostly reporting starts from this place. So moving to the justice system, I believe that we need